Welcome back. As we noted earlier in our newscast, it's been 2 years now since the start of the Israel-Hamas war.
The conflict has prompted protests and demonstrations around the world, including, of course, on many college campuses. Our Isabella Savea is live in studio with more on that. Isabella?
Thank you, Ryan and Caroline. The Trump administration says many of the demonstrations which we saw in 2024 were anti-Semitic. It began to withhold funding from schools that it says created a hostile environment for Jewish students. A federal judge last week said the administration's targeting of international students who participated in those protests was illegal. But now there are no encampment protests. We're still seeing demonstrations in many cities. In Los Angeles on Saturday, people protested Israel's continuing military attacks on Gaza. The war has been so divisive and controversial that one demonstrator who I spoke with did not want to appear on camera or give their name.
At the end of the day, I don't think it should be a controversial statement to say that Palestinians deserve life, that they deserve their land, that they deserve freedom. I don't think any of that should be controversial or divisive for people to say. I also don't believe that it should be controversial to critique Zionism. Zionism and anti-Semitism are not the same thing. Zionism is a political ideology, and while a lot of people do feel it is representative of Judaism, we know for a fact that it is not.
Here at Chapman, Rabbi Eliezer Garari recalls the tense atmosphere some Jewish students encountered in the aftermath of the Hamas attacks on Israel and the subsequent campus protests.
Yeah, it was a scary time. You know, there were multiple students females who were scared to walk around campus after October 7th because there were a lot of agitators, whether they were students or out students. Then eventually there was the encampment that took place at Chapman. And there was a few students who are strong big boys who are Jewish, and they would walk these girls to class. They asked me to help coordinate for that. So I was coordinating because they were just fearful, and they would hide their Star of David necklace. They would not share their opinions on social media with their friends because they were scared of the feedback they would get. So it was very, very overwhelming.
Tonight, an evening of music, poetry, and reflection will be held at Chapman University's Fish Interfaith Center at 6 p.m. All are welcome, and organizers hope it will bring people together. Reporting for Chapman News, I'm Isabella Savea.